Hey everybody, so my name's Lisa, in case you've never seen one of my videos or been to my channel before. I'm just going to do a quick Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine connection reading and do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the connecting energy in the center. So the first card for Divine Masculine, what are Divine Masculine's current energy? Totally stressed out, feeling bound, like feeling stuck, and they're completely in their head as to what to do. Wanting to turn the wheel. The wheel of fate is turning. Somebody's got to go. I feel like there's some sort of third party. What's this? Yeah. Sun card. It's the happiest card in the deck. There's something with the sunflowers. So sunflowers mean something to somebody here. Yeah, look at this. We got the sun, the star, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow moving energy, but solid. When he shows up, he's ready. Okay, so I feel like this is what they're stressing out about, because they know that they have to get rid of whatever this third energy is to turn the wheel. So there's something distracting them. There's something occupying their time that's just like they can't get out of right now, or they don't know how to get out of it right now. So they're really in their head. But I feel like there is some sort of illumination coming. Divine Masculine are full on aware of the connection, so don't doubt that. At least for whoever I'm speaking to. They want to come in with an offer. They know it's time to come in with an offer. But I feel like they're really feeling stuck right now. I feel like either like they can't, and it's just totally stressing them out. So Divine Masculine, yeah, look, I was just going to say there's a strong need for you to get grounded. Just get grounded in what you know, what you can do that's right in front of you. You know, like I have this saying that I didn't make it up. Somebody told it to me a long time ago, but it really helps me with, it's actually been like my saving grace. It's look down at your feet. Why? Because it'll remind you where you are. And where are you? Like, we're right here. Okay. This is the only moment that matters right now. What you're doing right now in this moment when you're looking down at your feet, and then you look up, you take a deep breath, and you just do what's in front of you to do. And that's it. And anytime you start getting like this again, you just do that again. And when you don't know, you don't do anything. All right, so let's get one card for Divine Feminine. Where's Divine Feminine? It's current energy. Distracted. I'm feeling distracted, but this is the 10, just because I'm drawn to this guy looking over this girl's shoulder. So some may be married. Some of the Divine Feminine may be married or in another relationship, but whomever they're with, like this is, anytime I get this 10 of Pentacles card, it's like, it's just so fake. You see these, they're like on a cliff, like just about ready to, like they're so close to just, it's to crumbling. So I feel like if there's Divine Feminines out there that are married, that it's really just like a marriage for show. Maybe it's like based on money, or yeah, and they're looking elsewhere, like at your Divine Masculine. So, and just remember, you know, we're already connected spiritually. So the energies can go back and forth. Just because it's going on the Divine Feminine side doesn't mean the Divine Masculine, you know, that can't be a message for you, and vice versa. All right. And if I say Divine Masculine and use the word he, it's just because that's how I'm doing it. All right. But it doesn't mean that the Divine Masculine can't be a she. Okay. So let's see. Divine Feminine are, yeah, I'm really drawn to these flags. Like, it's like, see, it's like hiding the fact that this couple is like barely keeping it together, or it's just about show. I was just really drawn to the flags of just how fake it really is. There might be like conflict in the home. Divine Feminines may be living in a situation that there's a lot of arguing or bickering, or there's just a lot of conflict. Ready to get out. All right, let's see. One card for the connecting energy, please. What is the connecting energy between Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine currently? What is the current connecting energy? Current connecting energy. I heard union. That's the Two of Cups. There are Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine coming together. That's movement. This is the Victory card. This is you're getting closer and closer to this. There's no doubt for whomever this is for that you two know, you both know. Maybe somebody hasn't actually verbalized what they know or what they feel. Okay, this is also about Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine individually becoming balanced, okay? Because that has to happen first before there can be a movement towards each other. Yeah, see? There's travel. There could be distance between you and your counterpart. Like, you may live at a distance from each other. You may be moving or traveling to see them, or vice versa. The distance could be what has been the burden. I heard truth. This is like look, and then we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so which is the Ace of Cups is the ultimate in self-love, and here we have this lotus flower, and lotus blooms like through the mud, because that's like what's in they come out from the mud, and then they turn into this beautiful flower. So I do feel like there's transformation going on, even though, like, this is part of why Divine Masculine are in this energy, all right, and why this balancing is happening and what's needed to happen. I feel like, okay, I just heard on the same page. They're getting to be on the same page. I feel like Divine Masculine is really going through some major heart opening here. This is probably why he's stressing out, because he's really feeling the distance, the separation, but not really knowing how to move forward with the Divine Masculine or with the Divine Feminine. And this is why it's so important, Divine Masculine, for you to get grounded. Okay, go outside, just stand outside with your bare feet in the grass, and just like, you can even set the intention. If you don't want to like sit out there and meditate or whatever, like, stand outside in your bare feet in the grass and just set the intention of releasing anything that stresses you out into the into the ground, into the Mother Earth. You know, what I personally do is like I allow myself to, or I envision myself like whatever's like touching the ground, growing roots down into the center of the earth, and then like wrapping around crystals in the center of the earth. Okay, at the very center of the earth. Okay, just envision it at the bottom of the, like if you picture the earth round, you know, and there's the very, very bottom, there's these crystals and my roots wrapping around it, and it just gets charged. If you saw that, I don't know, something just happened on my screen. But so just kind of like it takes out all my stress and anxiety, and it purifies it. Okay. And then I envision, you know, channel like opening up through my crown chakra so I can connect to God, source energy, the universe, whatever you want to say. Okay, I feel like divine masculine, there's a big, I'm being really, really pushed to tell you to get to do that. You know, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do this, but you know, if you're in this Nine of Swords energy, that's what's going to help. You know, I know that helps me anyway too, and that's what I'm being guided to share with you. So, all right, so let's see. Let's get one card for divine masculine. One card for divine masculine, please. Yeah, see, he has deep, what I heard is deep romantic feelings for divine feminine. But it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. But yeah, some of these divine masculine, some of you guys, you need to express your love. And I feel like that's what's going to really rid you of this burden. Okay, because see how he's like, he can't see? It's like you're trying not to look at how deeply you feel, or you don't want to say it out loud or something. I don't know what it is, because I feel like you're aware that you have these feelings for the divine feminine, but I don't know that you've allowed the divine feminine to know just how deeply you feel for them. And this, what I'm feeling is you're being guided to talk, to bring about this union. It's what's going to help bring about the balance, is to talk about what you're feeling. I feel like you see these little, I feel divine masculine. I mean, you're being led the way to express yourself. I feel like the path is just going to open up. The opportunity is just going to open up for you to really, truly express the way that you're feeling. I was also just drawn to the ring on her finger. I feel like some divine masculine might just show up and ask divine feminine to get married. Some of you might already be married. So this could be like a rekindling of a connection as well. Don't let pride get in the way. It just kind of, yeah, this is also people, you know, working to avoid confronting these romantic feelings. Okay. I mean, look at his face. But you're full on aware. That's why the feathers are here. Okay. It's like the connection. Okay. You're full on aware. There's probably, you guys are probably having like telepathic communication back and forth, seeing each other in your dreams, you know, that kind of stuff. I wanted to say crap. It's not crap. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's that card, guys. All right, this says, let your friends help you. And I didn't say anything, and it just flew out when I was like talking about these feathers and being connected, you know, and it's just like, because this let your friends help you card, a lot of times for me, it just comes across as like you actually like speaking out loud what you want from the universe, asking for assistance, because we have free will. So it's not like the universe is going to step in and just like, you could do whatever you want. If you say, hey, I need some assistance, smack me in the face with like the truth or something, like then they can do something. Be careful if you say that though, because I've said that many times and it's brutal. But anyway, this is also about like having fun, like going out with your friends. All right. And this soulmate card. All right. Y'all know that. I've told my story about a million times about that soulmate card. But let's get one card for Divine Feminine, please. Where's Divine Feminine currently? One card for the Divine Feminine. Where's Divine Feminine? Yeah. Focused on career and finance. And you need to be. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're trying to save your money. Yeah. You're wanting to move past this feeling of unrequited love. Like just being done with it. Being in whatever this marriage is that, because some of you are married and it's not like there's no love in the marriage. Like you're just strictly married because of your children, or not to say that it necessarily is a bad marriage, but it's not, there's no love there. Like as far as like, this is not your romantic partner. But maybe you can't leave because of your money or wherever you are. I feel like whomever you're living with, I feel like you're kind of stuck where you are due to finances. So there's a strong need for Divine Feminines to really buckle down and get their monies together and start saving. Because I'm telling you, things are changing. There's movement coming in, okay? Let's see. One card for the connection, please. Dang, dude. All right, and I want to show you this card, Wanted to be Seen. So, there is a reconciliation coming. Someone from your past coming in. Soulmate card shows its face again, and this let your friends help you. So I feel like some of you need to go out with some friends. Some of you, need to ask your angels and guides for assistance. And just the fact that this card is showing up again twice with this, it's like, because this is the card, the man that I love that passed away a couple years ago, when he passed away, the soulmate card disappeared from this deck, okay? Like the very next day. But this deck also happened to come with 2 stay optimistic about your love life cards, right? So I don't believe in coincidences, and I just made one of the cards, I put an S on it, and now it's my soulmate card, okay? But it's a very special card. It has big significant meaning. And so I feel like this is just like an extra reassurance that we are really being divinely guided in our movements forward, okay, towards this reconciliation. I feel like there's just this strong need to keep things light. Okay, yeah, look, and then let go of control issues. It's just not going to come out the way that, it's not going to turn out the way that you envision it in your head. It's just not. Like, it feels so, and this is for both sides. It's coming out for both sides. It's like, I feel like both sides are control freaks. Both sides are like, thinking that it has to be a certain way, and it doesn't. This morning I read this, I don't have my phone, but it came across my Instagram feed, and it was all about something about accepting even the good and the bad parts of yourself. And it's like the way that I interpreted it, because I can't remember exactly what it said, but the way that I interpreted it was that even if the way that it turns out doesn't suit anybody else's fancy, doesn't mean that I have to feel guilty about receiving it. And because there's some guilt. I feel like this is what happens to the divine masculine as well. It's like he gets stuck in some guilt, for having the romantic feelings he does, because I feel like a divine masculine, divine feminine, there's divine masculine, divine feminine, both involved with other people. And I feel like there's a level of guilt that happens for wanting something more, and it's not even within like their wives or husbands or girlfriends or whatever. It's like even with family members. And I feel like this is what, asking your guides to like step in and help you be released from that guilt of living a happy life. Oh my God, it makes me want to cry. Like, I feel like there are people really tormented by this. Like, it's almost like setting up you almost self-sabotage yourself because you feel so guilty or you feel so undeserving. And that's a self-worth issue, okay? And that's like the reason to get grounded and focused and stay in the moment, look down at your feet, remember where you are, because I know for me, like the more that I focus on myself and the more that I do things that are good for me, the better I feel. And then it's like everything else falls in place, but it's letting go of that. It's being disciplined enough to be in the moment and to give myself the gift of grounding myself and connecting. All right, so let's get some advice. Advice for, let's get 3 cards for the advice. This will be for everybody here. 3 cards. Okay, so know that this connection is protected. Okay. Also, whatever you're afraid of losing, you're not. Okay. You can't lose anything. What's meant for you will never miss you. Okay. But I feel like there's some people concerned about children. Don't be concerned about your children. Like everybody's going to be okay. All right. Like, all the children are going to be protected. This connection is protected. So you're being helped. There's also I've been feeling a lot of dolphin energy as well. So I don't know if you connect to that, if that makes sense to you, do what you do, that sound, uh, meditation, whatever. I got stuff that I listen to, but if that resonates for you, awesome. All right, so yeah, rest. See, because this is coming. I feel like there's a huge change coming in. We got to get ready. Stop trying to control everything. Like, yeah, I just heard like, why you got to be a control freak? Because I used to, I had this woman in my life, and there's a lot to do with self-confidence. But I used to say, ask a question about something and, wanting to know. And she'd be like, why you got to know everything? You some kind of control freak or something? Like, yeah. And that's what I heard, like we're not going to know how it's going to turn out. We're not going to know the end result. Like, there's no guarantee in any of it. It's enjoying the ride. That's what I just heard. Just enjoy the ride, the unraveling, whatever that means. All right, one more card here. Okay. Yeah, look. Make a decision in divine magic. Honestly, I hate that make a decision card, okay? Because I feel like, well, one, this is for those of you that are in other relationships and do like in some sort of third party and you have to make a decision. It's like, it's time to make a decision. Like, what do you want to do? Shit or get off the pot. Like that's that. There's also a decision to be made on what you're going to stand for. Are you going to stand for something or not? Are you going to go for the dream or are you going to be stuck in the poor me's? It's like there's a lot of decisions to be made. This is also why it's so important for everybody to ground themselves. You know, I definitely feel there's like this decision. I just saw 3 ladies here. So it's like there's some sort of third party situation going on. But this is extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Miracles, all right? And miracles are real. Okay? They really do happen. This says simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So clean up and clear out. You know, even freaking declutter your Facebook and your Instagram and, you know, like those people that you don't want to, like, just let it go. Like I do that like so often. I just have to do it, you know, because it's too much. I can't take on everybody's, and you don't have to feel guilty about it like that, because there's this level of guilt about moving on and there's no need to feel guilty. Okay, so I got these cards. I was introduced to them by one of you guys. They're cards made by Awakened Twin, I think. Awakened Twin. But, you know, she's turned into my friend, the subscriber. You know, she got in a reading and now we're friends. And she used to always send me these messages. But they're Divine Masculine cards. And so I finally just bought them for the reading. So this is a message from the Divine Masculine. He says, I'm healing and it's painful. So I do feel like that's why Divine Masculine is in this energy of this 9 of Swords, is because I do feel like he is seeing himself for who he is. And he is seeing truths. And this says, I'm confronting those around me. So there is... yeah, he's probably either thinking about speaking his truth, you know, or he started speaking his truth to people around him. He's like knowing, because I'm telling you, the energy's in the air of like, we both know that we belong together, okay? But there's this big but in between, all right? Like revolved around these decisions and what we're going to do with the decisions. So anyway, that's a message from the Divine Masculine. He's letting Divine Feminine know, I'm healing and it's painful. So be easy with your Divine Masculine. Okay, now these other, unfortunately, she makes these Divine Feminine cards as well. So the message to the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, you get to see where the Divine Feminine's at. It's pretty much like we're mirroring each other, like I said. I am healing past life trauma. And if this has to do with self-worth. And I just feel like there's a lot of heart healing, heart expand. Yeah, I am an embodiment of love. And that's Divine Masculine, your Divine Feminine telling you, no matter what, they love you. Like at the end of the day, like when it all boils down to it, it's like there's nothing but love there for you. You know, but, you know, just like, I mean, you guys are reflecting each other. I mean, this is like so wild, right? As much as yeah, just like so mirroring each other. I'm healing past life trauma, and divine masculine, I'm healing and it's painful. So you both need to be gentle with each other. I mean, it's like, and I heard that you're in this together. Even if you're separated or feel separated from your divine counterpart, know that there's never really any separation because spiritually we are already connected. Like they're always there, and you can feel them. And I mean, I can feel my counterpart, you know, and um, yeah. Oh, that was. These cards are really like the energy in them is wild. Like so, her name's Awakened Twin. I got them off Etsy, but she does have a YouTube as well. So, um, yeah. So, thank you to Denise. She's the one that introduced me to those cards. So, I just got them, and there we go. All right, guys. I love you. Have an awesome day, and I'll be starting the July monthlies here soon. So, look for those. Bye.